Hello, everybody. It's Jasmine from Jasmine Matthews Productions. Hi, everybody. How you doing? For this video today, I'm going to do a Q&A video. Now, before we start this video, sorry, my hair is a little bit of a mess. Before we start this video, I'm going to have to ask you guys to subscribe and join the Queen family, Hit the subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment down below, and let's get started. All right, so for today's Q&A video, I'm going to answer some questions and topics I've gotten in my Snapchat and Instagram DMs and all that. So let's get started. All right, so the first one is my pronouns. What particular pronouns do I go by now? The pronouns I go by now are her and she, or she and her. There's, a lot of transgender people that go by different pronouns. Like some of them are non-conformative, so they'll go by they and their, or there are some female to males that will go as him and he. So it just all varies in between. Don't assume, just kind of talk to them, and eventually you can like kind of casually ask them what they go by. If they don't bring it up themselves. All right, and so the next one is, let's see, I got one from a girl in San Diego. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so there's one where it says, basically, what's the difference between me being female now, how I'm treated, to opposed to me being quote unquote male when I was younger and how I was treated. Okay, so the big difference here is, all right, so a lot of people out there have, said, "Ooh, you're so handsome," or "You're so cute," or "I love your lashes," back when I was a quote boy. And it was kind of like a thank you. Like I played it off because I didn't really know how to feel about it, because I knew I didn't feel right in that skin due to the fact that, one, I'm a hermaphrodite, so that shit is kind of just, ugh, I don't like hearing that. I always preferred myself as a girl, so most of the time when people talk to me, I usually say thank you, be polite and everything, but it wasn't something that I was happy about. Now, with me being a girl, I can walk down the street or be with my fiance, and we'll walk into a store and I can watch all the eyes on me, whether it's girls giving me those evil looks like, "Ooh, he's too perfect, that's gotta be trans," or you can hear them say it under their breath, and you just gotta casually play it off, because in public it doesn't matter. You're just being yourself. You're a human being. You're going from a store to store, so you gotta do what you gotta do. But the big difference is with the male eye, I get a lot of attraction. Like they're staring at me. Like I walked a couple years ago, I was walking down the street in like a nice long dress and like some heels, going to the library with my backpack. I don't know why I dressed like that. I just chose to dress like that. And I was heading down there. And I got this weird guys like going the opposite directions, whistling and going woo out their windows. And then I was like, oh, that's such a compliment, like I'm not used to that. Now going from that to this guy in this white van, those creepy white vans you think pedophiles are in, the ones that kidnap people and run away. That was the type of van that was like following me, exactly the van. So I kept walking, and he literally goes in there, turns around, comes back and goes, "Hey, sweetie, do you want to ride?" I looked at that van. I was like, oh, hell no. No, I'm good. And I keep walking. This dude just U-turn again and goes over there to say, "You sure? Where you going?" I said, "I'm good. I'm going to the library. I don't need a ride." And I continue to walk. So it depends. Like sometimes it can be a compliment, and sometimes I can get those creepers that are just, what do you call them, tranny chasers, that are literally just chasing trans women. Now, excuse my voice if it's a little off, because I've got my allergies are killing me, and I'm just getting over a cold. Kind of why I haven't done a video in a couple weeks. Now, the next one is from a girl named Lisa. Now, it's regarding how do I deal with people that are trying to see if I have an Adam's apple or, trying to clock me, basically. Me, you can only see it if I was doing that. So regardless, I can have my head like this, no one would notice. So it's just kind of like, I just look at them and keep moving, because I will sit there and pose for the people like, ooh, because after a while they're going to notice that they can't see shit. Like, it's not my makeup that's doing it. It's just, you can't really see it. Like, even though I'm going to do my surgeries and have that taken care of, regardless, you can't see it. Now, when it comes to a lot of stuff, I'm just kind of like over it. Like, there's people that say, ooh, that's a trans person, so about to scream out their chest, yeah, Trinity, or some shit like that. I will ignore it. But you can't really change that, because people are going to judge you no matter what. So just be yourself and be happy if you want to survive in this world. Now, we're going to see what the next part is. Let's see what else somebody said. How do I deal with hateful comments from a girl named Rebecca? I do hateful comments as any girl would. I delete them. I don't care, regardless of what they say. There's sometimes I'll go on a rant if it's a bad day. I'll write that bastard out. But if I don't see it, usually it'll take care of itself. Like, somebody else will report it, because there's a lot of people that support trans people, but there's some people that just fucking hate us. And, you gotta let them do what they gotta do, because at the end of the day, you gotta be you and they gotta be them. But the wonderful thing about it is karma's going to get you regardless. I don't think if you don't believe in karma, then you don't believe in karma. But there's whatever you believe in, whatever higher power, blah, 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 you believe in, that will usually comes around and gets them. Usually everything figures itself out regardless. Alright, so how was it different for me doing YouTube videos from when I was younger to what I'm doing now? Now, when I was younger, I didn't really know what YouTube was. It wasn't like it was a trend for me. I was just kind of singing. I deleted a lot of those. My bad. But I just kind of did it for fun while my friend was over there just being goofy, listening to me and cheering me on. But yeah, I wasn't really doing anything with it, really. I didn't have a theme or a thought about it. It was just kind of something I did when I was over at his house. Now it's kind of like telling people my side of the story, having a place to vent for myself. Like, you don't have a lot of places to vent when you're in a relationship or you have roommates, or you don't really have time for yourself. So you gotta find a place for yourself to vent. All right. This is the other question I had gotten. How did I meet my fiance? Alright, so we met on a very odd place thing. We met on an app called Hornet, which is a gay app. It's a hookup app, which at the time, I was looking for relationships. I didn't believe in hookups. That stuff was just not for me. And I was starting to give up on it. It was like after 3 months or something like that, I was starting to give up on the app. I think it was like 3 months or 3 weeks, something like that. Feels like a long time ago. And I basically just told myself that, nobody wants a relationship. Nobody wants life outside of this bullshit. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm about to delete it. And here he comes, and he messages me right when I was about to push the delete button. So I was like, I'll just give this last person a chance. So I read it, and it says, hi, I thought your pictures were very handsome and pretty. Because I had pictures of me when I didn't have my makeup on, and then when I did have my makeup on. So I didn't have to hide who I was outside of my makeup. Now, with that, he didn't understand what, he just asked, who am I? And I said, I'm transgender. I you know, transitioning from one gender to another, and he was very interested in that. So we kind of started off from there. Now, I will get to you guys in another video, but make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want more stories like this. Make sure you like this video and comment down below. And I'll see you guys all next week. Bye!